What's at stake? Just a point required to guarantee their passage through to the knockout stages. We'll have it live on EA TV.
I'm in a room that's about 100 degrees, so there definitely won't be no commentary from me.
So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. The England first 11.
Well, they should be hard to break down because they're set up to defend in numbers. But it's important they don't leave the front two isolated. Otherwise, it's going to be difficult to counter-attack.
Oh, Stewart's a chance! And still dangerous. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And that is not going to help the cause. The header well off the mark. Pressing like that will help the cause. Could be threatening. Can he put it away? In it goes! But it will not stand. Offside, Stewart.
Well, it looked close, didn't it? He certainly thought so. He's making that clear to the linesman now.
Michael Murillo. Waterman. And fed forwards. Carrasquilla. The attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out.
They won the ball at just the right time there.
Well, it really is a cliffhanger in terms of whether or not they'll make it through to the round of 16.
Well, only a point needed, but it's vital they don't sit back here. They have to be positive and play on the front foot.
That's a nice-looking ball. The verdict is offside here. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Carrasquilla. Well, he's certainly not alone. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Danger building. Well, it's impossible to escape the conclusion that Harry Kane is just a thorough professional. What do you anticipate seeing from him today?
Well, I don't think too many players can strike the ball as well as he can. He just hits it so cleanly, which makes him dangerous today.
Oh, good idea. Played into the centre. And a goal! Using his head in more ways than one to help the cause. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Godoy. It's with Andrade. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Released it nicely. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, in the end, nothing really to worry the keeper about.
Just needed a better weight on it.
The cross is on. An England corner as they push to add to their advantage. Who can he pick out? Well, a powerful effort, but not threatening the goalkeeper, and he'll be disappointed. Carrasquilla. In search of an equaliser.
Yeah, it's all very good, but where's the penetration?
Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Guehi. Oh, that's splendid play. Interception to snuff out the danger. Moving it forward. Delivering it into the box. Oh, amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal.
What a save. That was on top of him in the blink of an eye. A wonderful bit of play.
Elliot Anderson. Good distribution. Well, he was under a bit of stress, but back to the keeper. Kane. Rashford. Anderson. Can they chisel open the defence? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Michael Murillo. Decent position. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Could cross it in here. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them.
They have to play higher up the pitch.
Gutierrez has it. How can he take them on and beat them? And that's tidy work to push it to safety. Elliot Anderson. Now with Rashford. Bellingham. That might help them. Anderson. And alleviating the pressure. And Bellingham. Harry Kane. Real defensive resilience. Can he finish? Declan Rice. And Rashford. Bellingham. It's in. They're looking really relaxed and confident and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, he's such a fine all-round player, isn't he, Jude Bellingham? And he's showing that in this game.
Well, he's dominating the game, no doubt about that. He just looks the complete midfield player.
Away they go again. Second half underway, and it's very much advantage England. Will we see more dazzling football from them in this second half? Anderson. Now with Bellingham. Rashford. Oh, moving it nicely. Managed to get it out of there.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
Good conditions for the counter. Can they set up a chance? And the chance slips away. Bellingham. Now with Rashford. Oh, sliding in there. And the early shower. This is going to be a real test of their mettle.
Well, it's a straight red, and rightly so. But how will they replace him? They've got to reorganise now.
Into the box it goes. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Three goals without reply. Now Gutierrez. Cummings. And now their turn to have the ball. Anderson. Lot to like about that pass. Danger building. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Time for a change then. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. 30 minutes to go then. Read it well. And he has options available. And Diaz has it. Nicely timed tackle. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Oh, in with a chance. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Godoy. Andrade. It's with Andrade. Adalberto Carrasquilla. Alberto Quintero. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Not the most confident clearance. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Well, not long to go, and given that they're winning, they know full well they have their ticket in hand for the knockout stages.
Well, they've played well today, haven't they? It's been a tough group, but they've certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Brown. And here's Aníbal Godoy. Slight miscue in the final third. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. And darting through. Oh, that's brilliant play. And that will be a penalty. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot.
Well, here it is again. The keeper tries to read the penalty, but in the end, he just makes no effort whatsoever. That's a strange decision.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Godoy. Alberto Quintero. It's with Diaz. Exploiting the wide area. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Anderson. Oh, a powerful effort. Close. Good weight on that pass. Will it be? Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Could be threatening.
Well, as you can hear, the fans think that should have been a penalty, but I'm not convinced.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Kane. Oh, chance! Just straying offside. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Five minutes left. Bellingham. Well, still a chance. And splendid reflex action there.
Yeah, that's goalkeeping at its very best. So quick to react there.
Well, they've decided to make a change. It's a short one. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. And looking towards the back post. Thwarted by the post. A bit disappointing in the end. Waterman. Guerrero. And teammates around him. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Waterman. Well, he's bound to be disappointed with himself. Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well, the less said about that, the better. Not a good decision from him.
Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Mark Guehi. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on their performance?
They were the better team all over the pitch. We saw good individual performances. We saw an attack which was always threatening, and they played really well. What a performance that was today.
So a positive night for Harry Kane. Sum up his performance for us.
Well, I have to say, that was impressive. Not just his goals, but his all-round play. He was excellent.
The game that almost never happened. Not likely to go like that in real life. England 5, Panama 0. But outside of the game, a quick rant. So there's England finishing top of the group on 7 points. It worked out strange in this competition with Panama going through to the next round in second with 4 points. And you have Ghana and Croatia down there with only 1 point each. And they're both going up. So I don't think the result of the Croatia-Ghana game is important because I think they're both going home anyway. Quick sim. 3-0 to Croatia. And that is it. I go to load up the game and It's got error. The error EA app error message comes up. Couldn't find account, etc., etc. I had to go through a lot of wranglings, the reinstalling of the app and everything, and just to be able to get the game working again. It wouldn't verify it, it wouldn't go online, and I couldn't leave Steam in offline mode because it still wouldn't let me play the game. And there was a patch sitting there waiting there to be downloaded. So my choice was I had to put Steam in online mode, otherwise the game wouldn't load up. But I knew that as soon as I did that, the latest patch would download, which potentially breaks the mods. So, nightmare all round, really. Took a long time to get it up and running again. See you next time.